Covering Utah's housing crunch, right now buying a home is so competitive, many prospective buyers are taking big risks to get the house of their dreams. One becoming more common is waiving a home inspection before you move in just to beat out other offers. But is that a risky move, or is it just what you have to do to get into a home right now? This morning we're talking with a home inspector to see if it's really worth the risk. So, joining us here in studio, John Armstrong, a certified professional inspector for Honest Home Inspections. Thanks for being with us here this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's crazy what's happening right there with buyers.
Yeah, desperate times for desperate measures for desperate times, right? It's pretty crazy.
What are you seeing right there out?
Do you know anything from people buying full cash with no contingencies to people buying homes that really are in terrible condition, but they do it because they're desperate to buy a home?
Yeah, we had, like I say, I both just sold my home and bought a home at the exact same time. And I had one buyer said they're willing to waive all due diligence, waive the inspections entirely. Right. And then on the other end, there was a house that this story is just crazy to me, but we put a home offer in Layton, had $100,000 over asking price, didn't get the house, and one of the reasons why is because the other buyers were willing to waive the inspection. Right. Is that what you're seeing right there?
I do, yeah. I see it all the time where we're doing an inspection for a home, and we may find hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of repairs that are going to be needed soon, and unfortunately they don't really have any recourse. They have no negotiating power there.
Yeah, so how much does that put you at risk as far as buying a house?
Well, I think people are assuming a lot of financial risk. You know, I mean, to replace some of these items that we find, you know, they may not be budgeting properly, and so if you don't get a home inspection, you may not know what risks you're taking on, right? It's ignorance.
Yeah, and that's one of those things that for the house we eventually ended up with, wonderful home, right? And the buyers or the sellers who were selling me the home were very okay with us having the inspection, and of course we learned a couple minor things. Fortunately, there's nothing really wrong with the house. But what do you recommend? Because it may not work out to everyone's advantage to be able to wait to see the next house on the market. What do you recommend people do?
You know, if they don't have any intention of negotiating, the best course of action they can do is just get get the inspection with every test, every add-on that they can get. And if they do that, they're going to learn more about it, right? A lot of the things that we test for, we can't tell them until we get a test. And so we just recommend, you know, taking every course of action to do their, you know, to do their due diligence, even if they don't negotiate.
So what is important to learn from a home inspection? What are some of those things, or some of the key things you're looking for?
Well, not just the current condition of the home or how it's been installed or, you know, built, but also maybe what they can foresee, what we can foresee is something that, you know, may be going wrong in the future, right? We try to help them understand that there are parts of the home that are aging, and that with that comes, you know, repair and replacement. So we try to not only give them what's current, but what could happen in the future. What's
needed versus not needed.
Right. Yeah. So as far as you know, a home inspection, you know, obviously the core home inspection is detailed and thorough by default, but we also provide radon testing, meth testing, mold testing, and all of those things can provide added value.
So if people want to check into that, learn more information about how they find a home inspector or what they should be on that home inspection list, how do they connect with you?
Well, you can find us at honestinspectors.com. That's honestinspectors.com, and there we have a video with all our services, our full menu, and we're happy to help people.
Makes it easy. Of course, we have a link to that on our website, abc4.com/GMU. Talking this morning with John Armstrong. He's an inspector there with Honest Home Inspections. Thanks for being with us here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Now stick with us all summer long for more on the housing crunch here in Utah. We'll, of course, have live interviews with housing experts every Monday on GMU.